goldenrod. Good looking flower head when it's dried out too, isn't it? Here's one that doesn't know what time of year it is. And here's some highly poisonous nandinas. But if the birds get hard up enough for something to eat in the wintertime, they will eat these berries. And that's why we have nandinas out in the wild. Some right over there, back there. Look what a great black walnut tree. Right in the background there is pecan tree. You can see where this one was trimmed up many years ago, across there, across right there. And I have tried hickory nuts for a bearing block, made a great bearing block. I'm sure that these black walnuts will make a great bearing block. And this is a black walnut tree here too. And you can see where it was trimmed off right there years and years ago. I looked back through my catalog and I saw that I have used black walnut before. But what I did with it was green, and I took and I cut about 1/3 of it off and used it like that. What I want to do today though is to tear into it and find the joint in between the two halves and try to split that joint open. And I'm going to end up with some stained hands, but that's all right. I think that's it right there. Let's split that. Good. I didn't want to take the whole half off. So now we've got a opening to use right there. And what I'm using is the tulip poplar bow drill set. This is that set that we got, we made it from the on the spot materials. I'll put a link to that description. We just did it, I guess, last week. Made this video. So although tulip poplar is a medium difficulty wood, for me anyways, let's go ahead and do it. It's going to take about 100 strokes. So I got to do about 40 to 60 strokes for the burn in, and then 100 strokes to get the ember. So that'll be a good trial for that black walnut. Might have to do something like this. Try to shield my hand from all that heat. We'll see. We'll get into it and try it out. All right. Let's go ahead and do a burn in. That's going to tell us a lot about how much heat it's going to create. The last time we used that spindle and left that little nipple on the end, that's going to be good because I don't have to dig out such a great big divot. Ooh, that's too tight. I don't want it that tight. Let's loosen up on the bowstring by 1/4 inch. And pull it out 1/4 inch. Let's see how tight it is in there now. That's still tighter than I want. Let's go ahead and use it for the burn-in. and then we'll go from there. Tulip poplar on tulip poplar, showcasing a black walnut bearing block. All right, my bearing block has gotten really stiff. So let's stop. I've got enough of a burn in and see what it looks like in there. I'd like to get deeper. I need to get past that separation right there. So let's see if I can dig it out. All right, I'm through. I'm into that other chamber. So I'm going to take and sharpen this up just a little bit. All right. I'll cut that notch and I'll be right back. All right, that other divot broke off. And I think I could loosen this another 1/4 inch. All right, let's see what it feels like now. That's better. Still kind of tight though. We'll go with that. Let's see if we can make it happen now. I want to give you a close-up of this. All right, nice and easy, 100 strokes, low downward pressure. Let's see if we can do it with this bearing block, Black Walnut Bearing Block. And we made that tulip poplar produce again. This time it did not go pointy. And here's the bearing block end. I wouldn't say it was particularly easy, but it was better than using like a piece of tulip poplar with some crushed up leaves stuck down in the divot. Whoa. You see the black marks down in there where it started to glaze? That's going to make it even better when it glazes over in there. Cool. Looks like that nut is ready to eat too. That's the piece that we chopped off. The little, that's about a fifth of it that we chopped off. That stain is going to be with me now for about the next week or so. I remember the last time I did this. That's all right. Not the slickest bearing block in the world, but like I say, it's better than a lot of other bearing blocks that you might use. Just a piece of hardwood, or a piece of hardwood that has some, you know, mashed up leaves and green material in it. This is way better. Especially since it lasted through the burn-in, which was what, 30 strokes? And then we did 100 strokes to get the ember. So it held up all right. And like I say, with that glazing in there, that's promising to go ahead and use it the next time. And every time you use it, it's keep getting better and better, possibly. I still have to let it coalesce even more. Don't rush the coalescing process. The more that turns into one big solid ember, the better off you'll be, and the quicker the flames will come. So it's probably safe to use it now. There we go. I want you all to go to the description, and also there'll be a link at the end of this video, and check out my bearing blocks playlist. There's a lot of different examples of what you can do for a bearing block. All right, y'all. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll Catch you on the next one. Man, those leaves are wet.